incidentally, ndị na-eme the Johnsons wu ndị mere African Magic original films, that's native media na-ekwu. So ha go my hey shoot go comedy ndị ndelu tọla ha amụ. Ọkwa ịghọtago, at times ndị post na Facebook ụfọdụ ndị a na-amụ amụ ekwu na this guy wey comedian. Ha mụọ na ebe ife ndị na ha mụọ na amụ ka nkụ. Ọkwa ịghọtago, so ewe kpọọ m mụ bata the Johnsons. Sim je chọta young people dịkwa ka m ye deni fe ịkpa mmadụ amụ. So otu a ka m si bata the Johnsons. Mụ the second writer bata the Johnsons. Wee kpọtazie the third person, Omon Okusun. Okay, hotter. Then another person joins here in fun. So I do this 4 way the way from season 3. So the person created here, I think at the ending of season 4, up go Nigeria, no was in Nigeria, no America. Also he hands it off. And we pick him as the head writer. So from season 4 to the season 12 of the Johnsons, more the head writer. From season 5 to the season 12 of the Johnsons, more the head writer. More what I'm doing, but as in the Johnsons, see, how got through me.
And I think now they've actually retired the show.
Yes.
Would you say that the death of Ada was actually instrumental to the retirement of the show?
Well, it's also a contributing factor, I think. I want to believe that
because almost 80% of Nigerians who have access to the television actually know the Johnsons. And we know when somebody like, I think, Blessing was actually replaced. I think some other characters that were actually replaced. But
even my papa, the mother Mohana Papa also in the beginning of the Johnsons. No, bro, Sake. Also at the beginning.
Okay. You see?
So
and then eventually, I think maybe Ada is irreplaceable. And then also ni Hemage were sitting there.
Also he replaced here some people. So when he see we be replace is he? Or you have to see far otu ahụ esi wee bido.
Yes, it will lose that.
Yes, so when they replace here, so at August to a point that he replace go again, you see, and meanwhile, they replace at the early season. Obrom we dey no ban a lot of people. Then some key actors so pololo. Akwụsịrị igosi affect kwalo ife na stomach gide ọ na-build up till some kadame we me and all that.
Asika agbazi a break.
Asika hopefully I want to believe that's the reason. No harm with the job.
So Tobe, are we going to see another type of that sitcom that in wiki the naim Odinihu?
In fact, we are currently working on one. And we film mail for African Magic Igbo HED me ha negotiate now for African Magic Igbo.
Okay.
But actually me mezi sitcom. So we are on the process of it right now. Man actually me we Igbo. Actually me we if na try me now Igbo sitcom.
Okay.
So if na work on presently on your project inji na aka now.
Okay, before Agana, Omenani, and Odinani, I think you have entered an area that me too, I'm a stakeholder. I did theater and film studies, and then you see what I also represent and actually, and then I've got some of your write-ups where you are talking about the current comedians and the former comedians when somebody is feeling nostalgic because or feeling that he wants to go back to the past and everything. Yes. Yes.
My apologies.
You need
my apologies. Abraham is comedy. Right now, you are more like a media stakeholder.
Yes.
It wasn't like a comedian.
Yes.
I say okay, crack one joke on stage. Off. My God, okay, he outgrew, go.
Yes.
He evolved, go from ABC way,
yes,
so that's why I made you where if you're not
yes. No. It's not about fronting yourselves now. It's about platforms. Some of us may go hem by men, may stand up. So it's now about creating platforms. Because some of us have access to these things. So we now create platforms to actually make them come into the whole thing. Because social media bata ejiro uche onye Igbo eme social media. Ejiro kedu ife ndị mmadụ ga-ekwu, kedu ife a ga-asị na na-eme. Ejiro opinions are built there. So I've understood it. I've made money from it. Now I'm now creating the platform to actually narrow the whole thing for them. So when I read that thing, I was like, okay, somebody is now making the point. Can you explain to us why people feel like we're still missing the old legends when we still have the new people doing their thing now?
At times, if a total, some people don't know how to move on. That's why at times they may film or total, or for that try we make sequel. And at times they may share that sequel or do a huge mistake. Most films they may a plan or call sequel, they may leave sequel. And I they notice when that sequel, arise it to if you're not knock you when rain now, joy is coming. Now remix. You know, don't spoil it. Happy go ahead to Odi. Similarly another remix. No loop peak.
Yes.
Na on actually wake Michael Jackson Kobia.
Yes.
So at times people try to hold on to nke Ganaga. Na choka ha if any na about that particular thing.
Project.
So on a meha her name see the past. Like the word you use when they listen nostalgia.
Yes.
Okay, how to compare? Like even man ordinary now. Sorry to use the ordinary. Ordinary try more ordinary to the nice way more. Other possible. You are being unrealistic. Other possible. You many ordinary to the knife. See me. A simple question na Juna. You be no na dropa. No. So why are you trying to think that me more than I know to the knife? You know how to the knife has you make. Oh come on. Other possible. So comedy evolve go. Mother say that the mother put that na film na skit abro ofu that na see although na acting video from stage. In on the according to the document test piece the first people the dinosaurs open theater festival and all those things. Osieba way push way where gido evolve gido where ba TV. Okay, how to go from TV where ba film from film when I be fire I in a corner now.
Yes.
I be in Nigeria now. Comedy move go from a be comedy no now skit.
Yes.
So yeah, ma otife see a movie. Yeah, Muhammad has no move. Get sikwazi na nka ho move we je no soro.
Yes.
Oh, you go aye mecha once you face so you see if I he soro. You mecha jilanya of na if how. No so.
Yes.
So the new face of comedy right now is skit makers.
Yes.
Like COVID-19, we ensure as in lay the final nail on the coffin.
Yes.
And so to compete with skit makers na comedy now, or you know name film comedy, to compete with skit makers so silly ke. Be competing with skit makers on a more serious filmmaking level, as in because no one age comedy now, only one name skit now work up and them mother.
Yes.
So if you know how undeji comedy now,
yes.
Okay, within that 4-5 minutes, and you notice any if it no to accord there idelu sitcom mana actually stretch comedy for something on a CK.
Yes.
Always some stories, some writer show you repeat. I say don't repeat this story. And then at that episode, stretch into another episode. No ya toze author. Even self when buy a episode or table they see from production. Why? Say I create kwa as in like a part 2 of that episode. And I'm try kwa hana. Oh yeah, watch if I ho. Oh yeah, yes, eba ho or end the kwesele.
Yeah.
So some people now that we fet author because they grew up watching Sam Loco, because they grew up watching Mr. Ibu, because they grew up watching Nkemo, they grew up watching Zebrodaya Uwezu Keha, Papa Ajasko ha, Charles Inoje the Hawa. He believe and these days when we can social media when you can look at it, whipped out some small cut of that former has hi. Oh, this is when comedy. No, forget it. All the not careful for the I want to nice. Hi. Oh no, Nigeria don't want. Why Nigeria don't realize when so many people in Nigeria don't want there.
Yes.
I'm on na
yes.
So skit making with the new face of comedy now. When you actually more money enjoy comedy, because say man no internet ki yeje. Malo the comedian name Melugia for now. Oh to accord.
I think you made mention of that on your post too. every form of entertainment that actually traversed had their own stars. During the stage,
Yes.
there were the likes of Jaguar them that were doing their stage stuffs.
Hana media theater. Equal stage.
Hubert Ogunde them.
Thank you. He a bit from Hubert Ogunde.
Yes.
Even Hubert Ogunde try to translate into film. Man, he to the success. So he in a stage.
Yes.
Na film.
Yes. And then it did not even move from stage to the TV direct. I think it went to the cinema.
I had tried cinema. I had tried, but I hear with that cinema culture as of
yes.
now.
So from that cinema to soaps.
From cinema to TV.
Soaps now, yes.
TV sitcom like
Masquerade.
Thank you, New Masquerade.
Yes, New Masquerade them and everything. And then from there to home movies.
Thank you. Each one created their own star. My call those stars when they push that thing. Or how I would face.
Yes.
Like when arguments. One SN na go she no achebe make a argument. And they put that na the problem of Nigeria whole system. They with this system of government and all those things. Also hamba that the problem with leadership that you need a leader first. Any the mother. Ya pilot any new system. So skit making all actors. Each new system on an app then with the people who are going pioneers. They create that. All the frontiers of that particular system.
Yes.
So the skit makers now, what the frontiers of this skit making this thing.
Yes.
And if you know now work, I mean a lot of young people.
Yes.
I back a Hana channel. Was when I try you way. Location. This in fact some people no location they make skit.
Yes. Yes.
Those who have realized that the boss have left them behind. As far as comedy is concerned. Yes.
Because all fuck I'm nowhere chopped and even Osofia was a part of the writers of New Masquerade.
Yes.
And then Osofia was not even a star until Home Movie.
Yeah.
And now we're now having the content creators now, the likes of Sabino's Brain Jota, Black Abino, them Onwe by Efibo. And then I love the fact that you are telling people to actually get used to the reality. There's nothing wrong there. Just like Mbane left well 185. People understand Nigeria at the rubber. Even mangbe dollar no 280. Asuna chukwu ebuai. Keta kwa atemaka mbe 280 ya.
In chef na short to the nation down. Ogen K Jonathan mbo shift to fuel from was it 65 naira to 187. A short to lay down. All negotiation with Bazida 87 or 90 something.
Yes. Yes.
Oh there. No yo na the country 18 and kaji we emeko. So this the reality of life. If I even I remain utusi where like I try to tell people, Ordinana, forgive me that Mbon I'm mad make reference to Ordinana because not my constituency. I tell people, get used to the new reality now. Ordinana Shieta is actually accept here as in comfortably. Actually accept here as in where I don't want to use the word violently or something, but just accept Ordinana if I brought a fluke. This is on the clock was you can't defeat an idea whose time has come. Nefa we fall. This is the new movement. Izu akpalo na muo ndị Igbo ya si eto se ekwu ekwuchala we nwe yi. Izu akpalo na muo ya after the leaf. You can't stop it. How you see me delay it. Man o ye meku o ye meta and push lu aside gawalo nwe. Nefa we izu akpalo na muo.
Yes. Yes.
Content creation will all time here.
Is a fraud.
And Obiago now when I try a kind of economic emancipation to a lot of young people. Or one me ade mentogale Otogale ndị nọ n'ihu eme gụnụ eje na azụ ndị nọ n'azụ eme gụnụ ọbịa n'ihu ka otu onye si wee bịa n'ihu ịmụ na afọ a na-ata na Nigeria to create new wealthy people na ịmụ ha bụ afọ by the time anyị ejitacha afọ ụfọdụ ndị nwere ego ahụ old money enwe new money
new takers
of course enwe new money ya control ya atry kwa if na ọwa na-efe ka standing fan ọbịa this side o mee gụnụ ọbịa otu ọtụgharị kwa jekwa side eni just like only they follow geopolitics. For na America, no matter how much they are trying, you a new world system. Obrozi a unipolar world. The world naga bipolar. Obrozi in America ye kuonyo na oje donana. Actually, you try the more you try to go back to that unipolar world system or yeah work, the more you are going down.
My name is Ozo Nanyalogo. So many people are asking me, how do you make so much money at this your young age? And I ask them, Why do you carry so much money and put in the bank when you can carry the same money and put in the land? I am who I am today because I do land banking with Pine Leaf Estate and Properties Limited. Ngwanu, what is a land banking? Land banking is when I buy a land and they add money and I resell it and then get my profit. I have to go the thing now. With Pine Leaf Estate and Properties Limited, land banking is a must.
The more you are going down, on try all the sanctions that was placed on Russia. What happened? They survived it. Because if I was more happy leave. The people, the rulers of the world, they know though. The rulers of the world. Oh, when came me, I don't know how anyway sense, but thank God now only made it.